In this section of my presentation, will show you the value of building your personal brand using social networks. This is a quote from Tom Peters, the American business guru. He said, "We're all CEOs of our own company, me PLC. To be in business today, our most important job is to be a head marketeer for the brand called you, i.e. your personal brand." So what is a personal brand? It's very simple. It's you. It's who you are, okay? Your personal brand allows you to differentiate yourself by consistently talking about your unique talents, because I'm sure you all have unique talents, and experiences using social media channels, okay? You're probably all sitting there thinking, why should I bother doing this? It sounds like a lot of work. It sounds like a load of balls, actually. Mike, thanks for telling me about it. Well, I'll tell you why you should bother. 2 reasons why you should care about your personal brand. The first one's very important. If you're not branding yourself, rest assured that other people are doing it for you, okay? If you're not making it clear who you are, what you stand for, other people will be talking behind your back about it. And in many ways, that's what a brand is. It's how some people define a corporate brand. They say your brand is what people say when you're not in the room. A brand is what people say about your company behind your back. And it's the same with personal brands. And the second reason you should care is you can monetize it. Monetize it, you say? How do I do that? Okay. Well, think about it. Strong personal brands add value to corporate brands. Okay? And they do that by increasing publicity and visibility. Obviously, these guys are a global scale, but you guys can do it too. Everybody can do it. Because it increases publicity and visibility for your company. It creates a human connection to your organization. It puts a face behind the name. And it improves engagement opportunities and levels because you're constantly connecting with people online. It gives you a platform in which to promote your business and promote yourself. So how does this work? And how do I use words to make it happen? Okay, two key rules for, and Jamie will probably talk about this later when he talks about social media, but there are 2 key rules for using social media to build your brand properly. The first one is to always deliver value. You deliver insights, pay things forward, insights, tips, entertainment, links, news, opinion, have an opinion, have a point of view on the world, and even interviews via your social network. And those are all word-driven, all word-driven. Secondly, it goes back to the point I made before, be consistent, because people want to make friends, but not with someone they can't trust, not with someone who's constantly chopping and changing what they say, or how they say it, or what they talk about. So find your core thought for yourself, and constantly, go down that road. But if the words you type into your social media channels don't deliver value or remain consistent in tone and manner, you're actually better off not doing it. So don't consider doing it unless you're going to do it in that way. Some do's for using your social media channels: encourage and respond. This sounds obvious, but a lot of people don't do this. Encourage and respond to comments. Comment on other blogs or tweets. Say you like them. Try and make friends with people. Be nice. Serialize your content in a blog if you've got lots to say, and give stuff away. Run competitions. Run a competition like we're running today to win a laptop. What's your business? Is it a wine business? Give away some free wine. Use it to make friends with people and connect with people. Mr. Steele will expand on this. He'll probably use a lot of pictures and a lot of video and stuff, but actually he's talking about words. Don't let him fool you. Okay, the last thing I'm going to tell you about today is give you 4 wizard online writing tips, okay, for writing stuff online. And I say wizard. Oh, no, hang on. I've got to do this caveat first. Of course, you shouldn't really write your own copy. You should hire a professional copywriter to do it. Okay? Not using a professional copywriter can be terminal for your business. Okay? But if not, here's a bit of advice based on the Wizard of Oz. Okay? It's a bit odd thing for a copywriter to do. The first point I want to make is do some thinking before you do any writing. Okay? Try and work out what your strategy is, your copywriting brief is. Okay? And the Wizard of Oz is great because it actually demonstrates a very, very clear, strategic way to approach a task, i.e. writing your copy. They all had a common overarching objective. That was to see the wizard. Okay? They had a defined strategy, follow the yellow brick road, and they each had specific goals. One to get a brain, one to get a heart, one to get courage, and one to get back home. Okay? So if you can work out what each of those things means in terms of the message you're trying to put out, then it'll solve a lot of problems later when you come to write your copy on your website or on your blog. The scarecrow mistakenly thinks he's stupid. He says, if I only had a brain. What I would say is don't make the same mistake by thinking your readers are stupid, because they're not. Okay? Treat them intelligently, and they're more likely to trust you, respect you, and like you. David Ogilvy, God rest his soul, the famous ad man, once said, "The consumer is not a moron, the consumer is your wife." Okay? Sounds a little bit misogynistic, but it's not. What he meant was, people aren't stupid who look at advertising. They're not stupid. You know, they're very discerning. The Tin Man didn't have a heart. Don't let your readers think that you're missing one too. Okay? This goes back to what I was talking about in terms of personal branding. Empathize with them, have a point of view, find out what they want and need before they realize it, and then deliver it by paying it forward. Okay? Give stuff away. Use hints and tips and stuff to build your personal brand and build your brand itself. And finally, and probably most importantly of all, is this phrase, "there's no place like home." Okay, The Wizard of Oz was made in 1939, but it's still as popular now as it was back then. And that's because it deals in basic human truths. Okay? And your copy should too. Good copy should talk about self-worth, should talk about confidence. These are things that if you look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, these are things that are important to people at a very basic level. Okay? So your copy should try and touch on all these points every opportunity. Respect from others, friendship, family, and security. As human beings, those are universal truths. That's what we're all interested in. Okay? They're natural psychological drivers, and they're all places that we emotionally like to call home. So your copy should try and talk about it. And home is a place where I'm going to go now, because I've finished speaking. Thanks for listening, and don't worry, the other speakers are far better than me, okay, so your day's not been entirely wasted. Thank you very much.